Friday now, and
Is it
no,
Friday? Because it isn't, yeah.
it doesn't matter really.
No.
But what I want to say is the longer that I'm here, the more confused I get, and I realize that I even don't understand the questions anymore. It's not a problem of language, it's just, and I don't understand your answers anymore. And I don't know if other people have the same, but it's so strange. And then I thought, okay, you said it's an energetic thing that is going on here. And you said in your words, you said boundlessness meets the contracted energy.
Yeah, apparently.
And so I don't understand what you mean. Can you explain that? No? Also no?
No. It can't be understood.
So
it can't be explained. If it could be explained, it could be understood. It can't be.
The same thing, it doesn't make sense to understand anything.
This doesn't make sense.
This
message, this communication doesn't make sense.
Yes. And also the energy thing is
unknowable.
Unknowable. Oh, we're still here?
No,
doing
you're not.
What? We're not here?
No, you appear to be here. You believe you're here. You feel you are here. There's no one here. And also not understanding the questions and the answers is absolutely appropriate of what it is, because they don't make sense anyway.
It's a horror.
Sorry?
It's a horror.
Horrid.
Horror.
Horrifying. I mean... Yeah.
Horrifying. Well, it doesn't have to be. You just relax in the absolute nonsense of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, that just laughing is the best.
You know, you go around in the world hearing sensible, logical things which have explanations about effort and discipline and making the world a better place. This is the one place where that just doesn't happen. There's nothing here. It's just all floppy.
Yeah, but the mind is you know, in a heavy confusion.
Yeah, it would be.
It would the thoughts go back.
It would be, because it isn't meeting with its usual, you know, it's not meeting what it's used to. It's not used to this. The mind, there is no such thing, but I know what you mean. The mind is disorientated by this. That's part of the energetic. Can't get hold of anything. If you go to a teacher, and I can give you a list if you like, but if you go to a teacher, the mind could find something that would satisfy it. Now if you do this, then that will happen, and then that will happen, and then later on that will. The mind loves that. All teachings come out of that longing to have a path and a direction, a discipline, and a result, a goal, an answer. One day there'll be an answer. There'll be something I can have here. It's horrible. It's good and no good.
so the mind can get used to this, what you're saying, you know.
Oh, no way.
And
It can try and turn this into something. It does it all the time.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder if people are being honest with themselves in this room about sort of comfort level with what you're saying and hearing the words and everything, you know. And is it not more of the same thing, you know?
It's all the same thing. I mean, it's just the same old bloody
It's
thing.
the same old bullshit.
Yeah, it's
all the way down.
Yeah, of course it is. Because they're words trying to express something that can't be comprehended. They just go. I mean, I'm saying here what I've said about 3 million times already. Well, I'm not saying
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
It's the same old thing every time. Oh, don't listen to any part. It's the same old bloody thing all the time. But that's because it isn't being really heard.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the information.
There's a certain comfort,
and then
the mind just says, oh, okay, like I can get comfortable with this.
Yeah. I certainly can do that, but it gets comfortable with what it thinks it is, or what it misinterprets.
Right.
What it does is misinterpret what's being said. It doesn't really hear what's said, and then it gets comfortable with its misinterpretation.
Yeah, and everybody who's feels kind of self-satisfied is going to go home and see what happens, you know.
You don't know that.
Yeah, well.
Because don't forget there's something else going on beyond.
Right. Okay.
And the conversation that's going on here is sort of a bit on the side, really. There's nothing nicer than a bit on the side here. But yeah, there's something else.
At my age, that's always
You just said you keep saying the same thing, or that keeps saying the same thing because it's not being heard.
No, not because it's not being heard, but because nothing keeps on saying the same old things.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. It's just what happens.
But you just said because it's not being heard.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that the mind can't hear it, so the mind turns it into something else. What that it can hear and know. It's like all, you know, Dzogchen, Zen, all of those things started off from this absolutely simple basis, and then the mind got hold of it and turned it into a teaching. I've just been speaking to somebody. If you go back to the original Dzogchen teachings, they're virtually like this, except they didn't have the added advantage of the scientific perception that there is now, which goes on confirming that there is no one. So that's something that's been added lately. But basically, it was just pointing to what is, constantly only pointing to what is. There's no progressive path, nothing. That original message is now a religion and a teaching. I've just been speaking to somebody who goes to a teacher of Dzogchen, which originally was no teaching at all. So the mind constantly gets hold of it. It'll get hold of this and start teaching people something about it, because it can't bear not to be in control. Zen, original Zen. There was nothing to get hold of, it was just pointing in a way to that which can't be known. Now, go to anything that's a Zen, a school or anything, and it's a disciplined teaching.
Well, each parent mind will trick themselves in a different way.
The mind wants to go back into control. Yeah. It wants to. It doesn't comprehend what's being communicated, so it turns it into something it can comprehend. You read the Gospel of St. Thomas, Jesus, the Gospel of St. Thomas. I will make an arm and a leg a leg. Well, what the bloody hell does that mean? But the mind gets hold of whatever he said and turns it into a teaching. It feels safe with the teaching. It feels safe with something it knows. It's, everything is like has to reject it and turn it back into something in itself. I mean, that's what's happening in this room. What's happening in this room is that something is being communicated which can't be known. So the seeking energy has to say, yes, but, you know, let's turn it into something we can know, and measure and have.